Hi, Linda.
Hello.
We're going to pretend that we just started talking. We just had a failed attempt at an Instagram live. I think we can tell this to our audience because it's just real life, you know. We're not professionals, and tech has its advantages and disadvantages. So, Linda, you've got some time out of your busy day, and you've got your little one somewhere behind you
Yep,
to talk.
she's just having a nice kick on the changing mat.
Oh, hello. And yeah, Linda is one of our participants at Mama Haven. And Mama Haven is a small group set up by myself last November, and it's been running uh, really, really successfully for the last few months. It's small but sweet, and we're trying to grow this group. We're trying to tell the world, tell Barnet moms about why it's a wonderful space. And I just thought I'd talk to one of the participants about it rather than me blowing my own trumpet. Because, of course, I will think that it's a wonderful space because I created it and I put a lot of heart and thought into it. And I wanted to create a little haven for mums there. But it'd be really nice to hear from you, Linda, what brought you there in the first place. Maybe you can tell the audience a little bit about yourself, who you are, who your children are, and yeah, what brought you Mama Haven in the first place?
Of course. Thank you for having me. So, I live in Barnet, and I came across Esther at a different breastfeeding group, and I saw the advert for Mama Haven as one of the leaflets just in the centre where that breastfeeding group is held. And I thought, oh, I'd have a little look, see what's on. So I've got a 3-year-old who goes to nursery 3 days a week, and then I've got an 11-week-old born in March. Um, and just sort of do lots of activities with my 3-year-old, but was just on the lookout for something that I could do with my newborn, something that was, it's my poor newborn gets dragged along to watch swimming lessons and gets dragged along to, football and etc. whatever else. So I was just on the lookout for something that was fairly low key because realistically, at this age, it's any group that we go to is more for me than it is for her. So we're just on the lookout, and Mama Haven was certainly the Monday group was on a suitable day at a suitable time, at what I would consider a suitable price point for me. So just looked like something I wanted to try out. So came along to one of the baby massage sessions and have very much enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you. And you mentioned at least three things, 3 points I wanted to pick up on there. Firstly, about the low-key nature of it. So that's definitely my intention. I feel like there is so much on offer in Barnet, and there's so many wonderful things. There is something to suit everyone's taste. But I often find these spaces, and I used to, as a mother, I used to find some of these spaces very overwhelming and very overstimulating in terms of noise and the colors and the sense and just a bit too big and too crowded for me. And in the early days, I know I was seeking a group that was for me because your baby's needs are met by what you do all day, and so it's very much the claim purpose of this group. It's for mummies, it's for mums, and it's a hard thing to sell because we all believe that we need to put ourselves last and do everything for everyone first. But I think in this group you can do both, so there is always something for the mums and for the babies. So the Monday group is baby massage, and like you say, that covers the kind of 6 weeks to 6 months ish age range. On the Wednesday group, we've got a bit more flexibility, but certainly we're targeting the fourth trimester because that can be a very lonely place, whether it's your first or second. So you had a lockdown baby, so that couldn't have been easy either.
Well, I mean, certainly a very different experience. The social support that I had with my first was largely centered around NCT friends. So we did NCT first time around, and there was a very active WhatsApp group, but you weren't really allowed to meet anybody in person at that time because of the lockdown rules. So although this is my second baby, in a sense, it's a bit like being a first time mum because I haven't really done lots of baby groups particularly. So yeah, it's a different experience, and I suppose most people, if they do NCT first time, I think it'd be quite unusual to do it twice. So and my friends aren't necessarily having second or third or subsequent children at the same time as me. So it's really nice to have a way to meet people who are sort of going through the same thing, who are sort of there with the sleepless nights and the, you know, the constant nappy changes, etc. It's been good to be able to find a group of people, yeah, when that maybe wasn't necessarily forthcoming otherwise. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, it does. And on that note, you know, what is it that you think sets this group apart? You talk about, you know, the sleepless night. So I feel like it's definitely a space where you can be yourself. But tell me from your point of view, what do you think this group, what works in Mama Haven that, you know, works
Um,
for you?
So I like how it's set up. The Monday group that I go to allows quite a generous amount of time. So you arrive and then there's plenty of time to talk and get yourself ready, get your baby ready, do the baby massage. And for all the group set up, I think it's for an hour. But we don't do an hour of baby massage. So it's a very relaxed space. And that's kind of what works for me. There's um you know, it's just not prescriptive about which 20 minutes we will be massaging the baby. So, you know, if we arrive and the babies are in a great mood, get straight on with it. If somebody needs a feed or needs a nappy change or whatever, you know, it's quite a flexible session. So yeah, that I think it's set up very well without trying to cram too much in, but at the same time, it's a nurturing space for me, and it's teaching me baby massage, which is a lovely thing to do with my baby, and it's something that I can do at home as well. So it's just a lovely thing to do on a Monday. Basically, it gives me a little bit of structure and a little bit of routine. Makes me get out the house, makes me fill my eyes with sunlight on the walk to get there. Because I'm somebody who quite likes routine, and likes a few fixing points in my week. So certainly it gives me something to look forward to. And you know, when people go on a Sunday evening, they're dreading maybe going back to work on Monday morning, etc. I think you can possibly get the same with motherhood if you've had your support, you've got your husband or partner around all weekend, and you're suddenly faced with Monday, and you're like, right, what am I going to do? Actually, what I'm going to do, I know at 10:45 I'm going to go to Mama Haven, and then afterwards I'm going to have a coffee or whatever. You know, it sets my week up nicely for me.
Oh, that's a lovely thing to say. Thank you. And actually, it's so interesting you say that because before I run Mama Haven, I go to a yoga class just around the corner in the church hall. So
Yeah,
it's exactly the same kind of feeling. It just sets you up for the week. Beginning of it never goes away, that Sunday feeling, does it?
yeah.
Sort of throwback to school days.
Yeah, you think it's associated with work, but it totally isn't. It's just the nature of Sunday, I think.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so glad you feel like that, and I think it means it's kind of doing its thing. And when you mentioned price point as well, I'm glad you picked up on it because with Mama Haven, I really try and make it accessible for everyone. So there is a hardship fund, so there is a drop-in price, there is a block price, and the block price goes down the more sessions you book. And you're very welcome to combine the Monday and the Wednesday sessions. The Wednesday sessions have a different flavor, and I know you can't make it because you've got your other one with you. So we said that as a non-walkers and to kind of keep that tranquility feel in the group. And I think it'd be harder for the mums and for the group to run with all the kids, but plans for the future. There is always scope for development for sure. Um, and yeah, the Wednesday group has a slightly different flavor. We do discussions around motherhood, but there are overlaps. So the mindfulness is always there. The breathing exercises, the guided relaxations, those little snippets of mindfulness I try and sneak in when the affirmations and the chocolate. There is always chocolate in my groups. Did you ever guess?
Yeah, always greatly appreciate the snacks. It's always a great thing when there's a snack.
Oh, well, you're absolutely lovely, a very appreciated member of these groups, Lynda. And I think I'm going to let you go. And honestly, your little one's been absolutely amazing to
And well,
survive
thank
at this stage. She's really having fun there in her clean, nappy, and lovely outfit.
yeah.
And yeah, because this has been a double length interview, including the third Instagram as well. So really appreciate your time again.
No
And
problem at all.
yeah, hope it helps moms out there who are kind of on the fence and wondering what to choose out of that huge array of offerings in Barnet.
For sure. I mean, different things will be like it be helpful at different times in your life and in your baby's life for sure. But I've really found Mama Haven a lovely thing to go to with a small baby. Yeah, especially when she's not on the move. She's, you know, she's happy, and she likes the nice environment that's created with the nice light and the nice, you know, nice temperature, nice smell, etc. So yeah, if it's a place that she can be happy and I can be happy and it sets our week up nicely, then yeah, I would definitely recommend it.
Thanks for your time, Lynda, and I shall
My
see you
pleasure.
on Monday.
See you Monday.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.